Well, I think currently in BC we're seeing a lot of strength in the overall economy when we're looking at the broad sweep of numbers, especially in the labor market. We're seeing very strong job growth in BC. And a lot of this has to do with the fact that we have a very strong tourism cycle right now. We're seeing a very strong consumer demand cycle, which is driving retail spending, as well as a housing market that continues to see stronger price gains as well as relatively high sales. When we add those all together, we're expecting to see BC have about a 3% GDP growth rate this year. And that compares, again, very well relative to a very weak economic environment across Canada right now. When we look at BC in terms of some of the weaknesses, I think we're seeing some of the commodity cycles, the commodity sector is still being challenged by the weak investment environment as well as some sluggish global demand. And that's really kind of the key lag or the drag right now on BC's economy. But overall, the net growth in BC remains quite strong. I think right now, when we look at the regional divide in BC, what we're seeing is that areas in the north, the ones that are much more centered around the resources and metals and mining and natural gas, those are the areas that have been the hardest hit with high levels of unemployment, high unemployment rates, as well as actual employment contractions. The areas, the northeast has been hard hit, the sort of northwest and as well as in the Chaco areas have all seen these types of job losses. In various other areas of the province, we've actually seen a lot more growth. When we're looking at where the gains are concentrated, and again, the overall economy is quite well, a lot of those gains are happening in the Metro Vancouver area as well as Victoria, which have seen, again, the strong labor market conditions, the housing market strength, as well as a large inflow of tourists from not only the U.S. but also other overseas markets.